back to my channel. It's your girl Scarlett here today, and if you are new, hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss another video. And today's video is going to be another tag type video, but this time it's going to be one of my favorite topics ever, and it's going to be a music tag video. And without further ado, let's just get into some music. Just found this list of questions that is on Wattpad.com. I'm not going to answer all 100, but I'm going to just go through and pick some of the ones that I really feel drawn to answer. And the first question is favorite genre of music. Now, personally, I'm kind of all over the place. I'm like the Donnie Marie song. I'm a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. I'm more into pop music, and not even really from modern day. If you guys personally know me, I am obsessed with the 1970s. I love everything about it. I love the Carpenters, I love ABBA, I love the Bee Gees, I love me some Andy Gibb. You name an artist from the 70s, I probably love them and have a ton of their records already on vinyl. Yes, vinyl is coming back. Next question, last full album you bought. Now that's probably I'm not sure, it was probably an ABBA or Andy Gibb album, because I always go record collecting and hunting and stuff, so it's probably one of them people from the 70s. Next question, do I play an instrument? No, but I really hope that one day that I can buy a drum set and learn how to play the drums. And it's kind of because of Karen Carpenter. If you guys know me, I'm obsessed with the Carpenters. Karen Carpenter is just one of my favorite people ever. And yeah. Next question, favorite live performance. I've never, if this is referring to concerts and stuff, I've never really been to a concert except R5, which that was actually a pretty good concert in 2016. Now, if it's wanting to answer videos and stuff I've seen, one of the best that I've seen is the Bee Gees from 1989. It's a DVD when they're in Australia. I can't remember the name of it, for goodness sakes. My sister would know it. But that was a really good live performance of them. Next question, first band you ever liked. Now, if it's talking about when I was little, that was OG, the Wiggles. But the first band that I sat there listening to and got super obsessed with was actually the Carpenters, and that was in 2016. And then after listening to them, I started branching off into more the 70s music. So I listened to the Bee Gees, ABBA, Andy Gibb, for solo artists, Bay City Rollers, etc., etc. Do I have any band merchandise? Holy crap, yes I do. I have a ABBA's band shirt, I have a Carpenters band shirt. Other ones that I'm into are Pink Floyd. I have a Pink Floyd band shirt, I have a Beatles band shirt, I have an AC/DC crop top, I have a Kiss crop top, and I have a lot of other things that I just can't think of right now. Least favorite band. I really don't have a least favorite band, but one band that really just annoys the crap out of me, and I don't know why, is Starlight Vocal Band, or whatever, the people that sing Afternoon Delight. I don't know why they even got so big for that freaking song. It's kind of one of those things you listen to and you're why is this even on the radio? But that was the 70s, I guess. Next question, ever been to a concert? Yes, and then the last one I was R5 in 2016. I'm hoping, as long as all goes well, I'm supposed to go see Marty Stewart in October with my dad. It was canceled back last year in the spring because of COVID, and then I keep rescheduling it. Looking promising for October, but let's just keep our fingers crossed for that. Next question, favorite band at the moment. I don't have just one favorite band, I have several. So ABBA, Bee Gees, Bay City Rollers, I know I sound like I'm supposed to be in the 70s, but you know, but those are my favorite top 3 bands right now that I'm listening on to repeat. Next question, a song you know all the words to? Oh, come on. Pretty much all of ABBA, all of Carpenters, all of Bee Gees, all of Andy, just everybody that I listened to in the 70s, I know every single lyric to them. Let's see. Most recent band you got into. I go through phases, so I love of course I'll always be an ABBA fan, I'll always be a Bee Gees, Carpenters, Andy, and all them fans. But I have a resurgence, and it's kind of funny, laugh if you want, with the Bay City Rollers. Now the only reason why I say it's that band that I have a most recent attachment to is because a lot of their songs I listened to years in the past in the summer, so around this time. So I'm drawn to them because it's reminds me of good times in the summer. Let's see. Next question, first band member crush. Now I'm gonna throw it back to when I was like a teeny bopper, like big fan, and it was R5 and Rocky Lynch stole my heart. Laugh if you want. Y'all, I was like 10 when I fell in love with Rocky Lynch, but that was my first band member crush. A song that motivates me, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go by Wham, aka George Michael, aka The King from the 80s. Next question, timeline of bands you discovered. It's kind of gonna be just a little bit like sporadic, but the way I'll say it is that like 2011ish is when I discovered R5, and of course they're no longer together anymore, but that's a different story and another like video that I could do. And then I started branching off and realizing that I was really drawn to like the past, so like the 60s, 70s, and 80s music. So one year my mom had gotten the CD from, I think it was like Publishers Clearinghouse, and it was the Carpenters, and I had like known like 2 songs off of it, but I was like drawn, like you ever have like a magnetic like pull to something, and I was pulled to the Carpenters for some reason. Here we are 5-6 years later and I'm still drawn to them. And then I kept like listening to the Carpenters on repeat. I wasn't listening to anything else for the longest time. And then on Spotify they had like a playlist of like the 70s mix, and ABBA came on there, and then Andy was on there, Andy Gibb, and then the Bee Gees were on there, and I just fell into the rabbit hole and got sucked into the 70s. Let's see, how often do you listen to music? Every day. I have like a routine where I like listen to music in the morning, and then I have like a little bit in the afternoon while like chilling or like reading or doing my stories on Wattpad. I'm like sitting there listening to music and writing. There's a lot of questions, so I'm just trying to like answer some of the ones that I'm like feel drawn to. Do you fall asleep listening to music? Not really. I feel like music like keeps my brain active, so if I'm trying to like listen to music, even if it's like classical or like slow tempo songs, my brain's sitting there still like awake, so it doesn't really help me. Favorite album at the moment? That's a tough question because I listen to so much music and it's hard to narrow it down to one album that I really like. But like right now, I think my favorite is going to be the Carpenters' Now and Then album from 1973, because they do like this like oldies like melody, and oh my god, it's just so great. Song that you like singing or screaming? A song that I like singing is probably I will say one song from modern day that I've been singing a lot is Levitating by Dua Lipa. Holy crap, I keep singing that all the time. Earbuds or headphones? Definitely headphones. I don't know what it is, but I feel like headphones give like a different vibe to music and like some of the songs that I listen to, so I definitely like that. I'm just gonna listen to a list. I can't even talk today. List a couple more questions. Describe your music taste in one word. Oh my god. Diverse? Because I'm not just like ABBA, Carpenters and stuff. I'm like, I go into like John Denver, Perry Como. Oh my god, I love Perry Como. And like that, so like diverse. So I can go as like really like pop music, like ABBA, Dancing Queen, and then I can be sitting in another direction where I'm over here listening to Perry Como and listening to like Hoop-de-Doo and stuff. Let's see, 2 more questions. I'll pick song that's stuck in your head. Right now it is You Should Hear How She Talks About You by Melissa Manchester. I've been obsessed with that song since like 2 months ago when me and my dad were driving to go get my COVID shot, and we listened to like this oldie station, so when we were going over there that song came on and like I instantly got hooked. And the last question I'm going to choose is favorite theme song on a TV show. Okay, I'm just gonna say, because this is a show that I recently got obsessed with from the 70s, is One Day at a Time with Valerie Bertinelli and Mackenzie Phillips and Bonnie Franklin. The theme song, I don't know what it is, but it's just like so uplifting and anything. And that is all the questions that I am going to answer today. This far in this video, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this new video on my channel. If you guys like seeing these like tag type videos, give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.